We are the greatest, we play the greatest indie artists on the radio show. We got hot topics, we get it poppin' on the radio show. Listen to Love and Lust and give your opinion. Relationship problems, we'll help you with it. So make sure you tune in at the radio show.
Just when we thought that somebody was going to get slapped last night, but it didn't happen. We don't have that to talk about, but you can talk about tonight, the radio show. You can talk about that all night long. As we break it to you right now, Dundee, MD, and Britta Level next to Human Chandelier, making it happen for you strictly. Independent pop and R&B music right here, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, heard every Monday night right here. LA, how you doing? All of our affiliates across the country, hello. Glad y'all aboard tonight, man. And the radio show strictly independent pop and R&B music for you right here, right now. And if you want to get in there and talk to us, real simple. All you got to do is hit up Keyword DA Radio Show on all of our social media platforms, and we would love to bring you on up and talk to you. If you just happen to be in the clubhouse room is always open right now at the radio show. Hot, all independent music that is on and cracking right now. So go ahead and talk to us. Raise your hand, and we will do nothing but bring you up to the stage and let you say hello. I am putting a link out there for any artists out there that want to send their music to us for the after party, which will be coming up in about 50 minutes from now. So, hey, we're here with the radio show tonight. Hope everything is well. If you get a chance to check out the Grammys last night, yeah, nobody got slapped, but it's all good. We can still talk about it anyway. I guess we got to talk about who won and who lost and everything else. Darn, I was looking for another slap last night, but it's all good. It's all good. And by the way, if you want to talk about that slap from last week, Will Smith and Chris Rock, we didn't get a chance to touch on it last week, but if you guys want to talk about it, that avenue is up before you as well. Let me go ahead and bring in the crew because, you know, I don't do this thing by myself. I want to say hello to the crew that's in the building. Britta Lex, the Human Chandelier, how you doing, dear?
I'm doing awesome. It's been a great week, great weekend. You know, I had a performance at the Townhouse with Randy, R&B Live. It was nice. I DJ'd for the Women's Symposium for the city of Palmdale on Thursday. So that was pretty cool. So, I mean, pretty much now I am just getting ready for the Wild Flower Project. It's about women that are pregnant that need some type of help or assistance or encouragement to show them that they're great and their life doesn't stop there. The young ladies are having a little fashion show, so that's this weekend on Sunday. So, you know, like, I'm just great. I'm just taking it all in and having a great time. Oh,
okay. That's what's up. So you doing the most here. You're doing the most. I'm not mad at you at all. I feel such an heathen, you know. You helping the women out and all this stuff. Me, I'm just going to the club. That's all I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing else. You know, that's where I'm at with it. But hey, we're here to make it happen tonight, man. But definitely, and I saw you guys got down Randy's event last Friday. I did see some of that footage, so I was happy to see that. And how was that experience?
Yes, I actually got some more footage. I did a little drop for us, so, you know, I just got to send over the footage pretty much. Okay.
All right, but when you get a chance, send that on over, and we'll make it happen.
For sure.
Definitely. What's up?
How you doing, young lady?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful? Love the artwork. Love it.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Definitely. We're gonna be talking to her just a few moments here. Our guest Silky D is here tonight. MD, what's going on, man?
Like Stevie Wonder now. Hey, I'm transitioning down. First of all, I'd like to dedicate this show to my brother, who recently passed away 4 days ago, and I miss him. So, we want to make this show one of the best shows that we can do. I got a lot of family members listening on tonight, so I told them all I'll dedicate this to my brother Joseph Miles. They call him Papa Joe. He was a CEO, president for a karaoke association called KJ's United. And he fought a hard battle at his recent hospital stay, only to lose to the illness. And we'll miss him. We're going to be doing a special show on April the 9th at Keystone Bowling Alley in Norwalk on his behalf. We're going to be celebrating his life there as well. So you guys come out, we're going to have a big karaoke night to remember him and everything. So we hope that everybody can come out and join the celebration so we can, make it worth his while when he was living here on earth with us, Mm-hmm. But anyway, let's get this show rolling. Let's get away from the sad stuff. Let's get to the happy stuff now. Happy feeling, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right, well, it's happy. It's a celebration of life. It's happy.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, we're gonna do a celebration of life, and we will dedicate tonight's show to your brother Joseph. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. You will surely be missed. I miss him, man. Definitely helping me out with some of this sound stuff. So I miss him already, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him, man. Well, we're gonna. It's not kind of a hard way to segue from that, but we're gonna go ahead and continue to try our best to segue from that right now. And we're gonna go ahead and jump in to move the crowd right about now. She's been here 30 minutes, so we need to go ahead and just get her on right now. So she came early, so we're gonna make it happen. Inside of Move the Crowd, it starts right now.
Yeah. Get closer to your speakers. Yeah. It's time for the radio show, Move the Crowd.
And we inside of Move the Crowd right about now. That's what we do each and every week. Well, a little early, but we making it happen for you each week here on the radio show. What we do ever so well is we take someone off stage and bring them backstage to get them know them more on a how, y'all?
More intimate, personal level.
There you go.
There we go. Yay. We got it in there today. It's all good.
I love it.
Yeah, man. We got somebody in the building
that is contacted with your name to make them know that, okay, you are the real person. So yeah, that definitely happened to me during a time, I was down. I was hospitalized for a month. I'm a stroke survivor, believe it or not. And went through being down. Being down for a month and home care for another month. And I'm still going through therapy. But like I say, my faith and just really working hard to get myself back to the full me. How about that?
Yeah, definitely. Right. Well, I'm glad you survived. I'm glad, you're getting yourself together now.
Oh man, I haven't stopped. That's the key point. When I would just say that for those who don't know, stroke victims, it is cerebral, is brain damage. And I found out a whole lot. If anybody want to know about strokes or dementia, Alzheimer, anything that has to do with the brain, you should hashtag stroke of genius. Just vital information how the brain works, which is really incredible. And with that help, as well as everyone from around the world and definitely the West Coast and here in LA, people giving me calls, shout out and prayers, shout out to Curtis Blow and Battle Cat and a whole lot of, just kept my spirit up. Because it's real easy for you to get depressed. It's real easy for you to get depressed or just sit there and not do anything because of your whatever side of your brain that has been damaged is not connecting to make things work that you take for granted when you wake up every morning. So, when I said that I had to learn how to walk, talk, all over again, I did. It was really interesting when you think, your brain is thinking that this is normal and it's not, because what part of your brain is damaged is not connecting, and you can feel this going on in your head. So it's been a humbling and definitely an experience. I'm trying not to break down and cry. I'll just put it to you that way, because there's a lot of people, and it's not it's not a black thing or a white thing or whatever, you know.
No, it's everything. It's every race. It's not just black or any race. Every race.
Young. I mean, and
well, Silky, hold that thought right there. We're gonna jump into some music when we come back. You got some time to hang out with us? Silky, you got more time to hang out with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna jump into some music. When we come back, we got more with Silky D. Brit 11 next to Human Chandelier, and MD has not spoke to her at all, so I'm gonna let them chop it up with her a little bit when we come back. Plus, also when we come back, we're gonna get into we're gonna change the mood a little bit. We're gonna go in another direction. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the news out there, man. Strictly independent hip hop and R&B music at its finest. Easy for me to say, y'all. The radio show.
Just tell me how you want. Look, it's your birthday and it's time for me to be celebrating. Whatever you want, baby, I'll do it. I'm X-rated, cause I got patience. One touch, call me rated. Thunder and lightning in between your legs, girl, you're shaking. Yeah. Liking the feeling, over and over again, I give you the business. It's your birthday, I'm doing exactly what you say. Hop on that bullet on your girl, now watch me penetrate. Yeah, your eyes closed and I'm watching the water flow. I'm watching the tears falling from your eyes into your earlobe. Tingling going through your spine, I know you feel it. When I'm in it, baby, you 60, can I stay in it? 24 hours, I'm beating it, beat it up, call me Mike Jackson. Call me the Energizer Bunny, I'ma keep it going, I'ma keep it active. I'ma do it for your birthday, how you want it, baby? Birthday. Swear to God, I'ma beat it up right now, your birthday. Just tell me how you want it right here, right now. You ready? I'ma die. Baby, I'ma eat it now. Just tell me how you want it, girl. Just tell me how you want it, girl. Yeah, tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Yeah. It's your birthday. I'ma beat it up right now, your birthday. Just tell me how you want it right here, right now. You ready? I'ma baby, I'ma eat it now. Just tell me how you want it, girl. Just tell me how you want it, girl. Yeah. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Cause I'ma do you right, baby.
Like a replay, got you chasing after me like a relay, like a relay, like a relay. How you feel about my outfit, baby? The war is just for you, I know it drive you crazy. Got you feeling cool, I know you wanna be mine, but we gotta take it slow, we gotta rewind.
Independent artists live here. We got this independent game on lock. All day. Check it out, the radio show.
Got me running through your mind like all day. Got me running back like a replay. Got you chasing after me like a relay, like a relay, like a relay. How you feel about my outfit, baby? I wore it just for you, I know it drive you crazy. I got you feeling cool, I know you wanna be mine, but we gotta take it slow, we gotta rewind. We gotta chill, gotta do what we want, what we feel. Red blue, red pill. Make a choice, just don't stay still. But boy, is you rad enough to pull a Cali girl? Gotta keep your vibe up. Stay on them P's and Q's, don't lag and stuff, so we can go get this big bank bag and stuff. Yeah. after me like a relay, like a relay, like a relay. How you feel about my outfit, baby? I wore it just for you, I know it drive you crazy. I got you feeling cool, I know you wanna be mine, but we gotta take it slow, we gotta rewind.
Cali 900 AM. Girl.
It's your girl Claudia Jordan. Super duper shout out to the radio show, y'all.
Like that, huh?
Yeah. Nice, yeah. You guys been playing some pretty good music there lately, though.
For those who's joining us on 900 AM, it was Cali 900 AM. This is your crew, the radio show, Dundee, Love That Kid, MD, with our special guest, Moody.
I was just on my pleasure having fun. Then you came along and I knew you were the one. Girl, your body got me on my best behavior. Girl, your body got me doing things I'd never do. And I'm gonna take you for a ride. We gon' explore tonight. And I can't wait to see how you gon' put it down. I love the way you drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Wind your waist, wind it, baby. Wind it, baby, for me. I love how you be working all day. Just to come home and put it on me. The letters make me so happy. For me, I know you do anything. For me, I know you do anything. For me, I know you do anything. Give me that, give me that. Girl, you know I like when you be arching that back. Give me that, give me that. Girl, I know you love when I be all up in the back. Let me show you how this goes. Don't know how it's for. Girl, your body got me on my best behavior. Girl, your body got me doing things I'd never do. And I'm gonna take you for a ride. I want yours tonight. And I can't wait to see how you gon' put it down. I love the way you drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Wind your waist, wind it, baby. Wind it, baby, for me. I love how you be working all day. Just still come home and put it on me. The letters make me so happy. For me, I know you do anything. For me, I know you do anything. For me, I know you do anything. You do anything, you do anything for. You do anything, for me, I know you do anything. You do anything, you do anything for. I do anything, for me, I know you do anything.
Radio show was in the house at the ultimate game night with America's favorite game, Unword. This was an unforgettable night of networking and fun while they launched the board game Unword. Many influencers and celebrities and industry folks, of course, was in the building, and the radio show was there to cover it. Here's what a few people had to say about being at the release of Unword.
Started my career kind of in game shows, and here I am hosting a launch, a pilot for a possible new game show.
Okay.
You know, it's exciting as an entrepreneur, as a creator, to be able to take something that started in your brain and bring it to fruition, and actually seeing people here to support it is an incredible feeling. You don't get used to it as an industry.
Be on the lookout for Unword. It'll be in stores soon. And of course, you know, if you want the radio show to come out and cover your event, all you got to do is DM us at keyword DA Radio Show, and we'll make it happen. It's only one show representing all the events throughout Los Angeles and the surrounding areas, y'all. It's the radio show. Shout out to everybody I saw at the Unword premiere, Unword event. Again, that's a board game that's now making its move, and now, well, it was an app now becoming a board game. So big shout out to everybody that was at the Unword event. And then if you want the radio show to cover your event, like the ones that Silky D has been doing throughout the years, have the radio show, DM us at keyword DA radio show. Just DM us right there. And hey, if we got time to make it happen, we'll make it happen. We'll show up and be at your event and cover it. We're hood to hood, block to block, always the radio show. Dundee, Brit 11X, the Human Chandelier, and MD making it happen for you. Strictly independent pop and R&B music for you at its finest. We got our guest Silky D. She's here tonight. So Silky D, you've been here for the past 32 minutes now. What you think about the show so far?
Man, it's, you guys are dope. Trust me, from the very beginning when you first started. It just evolved and so much great to lock it down for it being the, who you guys are today. Everybody knows about the radio show, so that's what's so super dope about it. And so many artists have come through there, legends as well as the up and coming who are famous now. And, you guys play a part in that, which is, a beautiful thing of what we do, as far as doing media, radio, being the personalities that you guys are. So I appreciate you in every way possible and keeping this hip hop going strong in all the events.
For sure. Brit 11X, the Human Chandelier. Holler at Silky D, please.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Queen.
What advice do you have for artists trying to make it in the industry today?
My advice is that I think they need to study their craft and study about professionalism. We normally don't get that. I mean, they're so excited chasing their dreams that they bring on whatever their environment is when they come into the real world of dealing with radio personalities like ourselves, getting the proper network, and it kind of hinders it or set it back when they don't perfect their craft or study or definitely know where your interviews are going to be. Like coming to the radio show, definitely know who Dundee is and Miller and yourself, before they open up their mouths and sound ignorance or, not having their game on tight. A lot of things that I find out about is that they think that, it's so easy to do explicit, and they don't realize like there are majority of radio stations would prefer getting their edit version, their clean version first before getting their explicit version. It is, easier and better to market, to get it out there in all on social media or really just on the radio format. So they don't know that. They just think that you can just go, even for DJs, I'm just keeping it real, like the events that you and I do, for them to come and perform, they're not checking out their environment or understanding their environment, and they think their explicit can just be anywhere and everywhere. Well, you can't do that at a community event or a family.
Say some of that for Industry Connects, because we're doing that on the 3rd of September. We're going to need you there. We want you to keep those secrets for Industry Connects. So these artists, record labels, managers, you guys can buy your tickets now on daradioshow.com, and music professionals like Silky D will be at the round table. And we gonna, you've been to Industry Connects before. You know what it's about. So save some of that for that day, so we can have.
I will do that.
There you go.
Well, I'm just giving out that. I'll put it at that short advice because there's so much more. Of course, I've been in this game for over 40 years, and here I am, an international hip hop ambassador. Right. I deal with global. I'm not just the USA. There's a lot of knowledge for them to know about that. How to do business over in other countries, and connect with other artists, or to just get to go to concerts and the whole bit. So I'll be glad to,
you will be there.
Advice. I will be there.
Yeah, you will be there. There's no
That's
choice
because of you.
you don't have no choice, right?
I don't have no choice.
No choice. Hey, Silky, what you got in line for yourself now? What's on your agenda?
I have the Queen's Tribute coming up in May 14th, which, it's a personal thing. I acknowledge, queens in different genders, to acknowledge them and who they are, giving them that praise and creating an ecosystem of a tighter network amongst the women that are in this game, because usually we're so far and separate, right?
So and that's going to be where?
That's going to be in Long Beach, as a matter of fact. It's a private.
Where in Long Beach?
Private location.
Oh, private location.
This is like this event. I do like a Oprah Winfrey type of thing. Private location. The next one coming up. Yeah, the next one.
You heard that, 11X. You heard that.
Yeah.
Private.
Secret location.
That's my exclusive. It is exclusive. Okay. Yeah. The other one that's coming up is definitely the 5 Points U Foundation. I got a couple of events there. I got the King of NFT. We have an event coming up next month, Juneteenth. I have a couple of events for Juneteenth. I have the Friends of Allensworth, which I do the National Allensworth Park. I got 4 festivals lined up, starting from July till the rest of this year.
All right, now, Silky, be careful. We gonna have to slow it down now. We're gonna have to slow it down.
Well, this one I booked last year, not the festival, but I had contracted this last year, so it's right on time for this year. And you're totally right.
Mm-hmm. We gotta move right along, still. We gotta
move right along.
Yeah, we gotta move on now.
I'm going to be posting them up. You pay attention to One Such Queen, because trust me, I'm looking for artists, looking for vendors. Maybe I can have a radio show come and do one of my events, especially at the 5 Points. We're going to be doing a production actually for the graffiti artwork that is there in August. And of course, University Hip Hop Museum, got a lot of events busting off there. Please go to uhhm.org. The grand opening is definitely the 24th, year in 24. But a lot of...
The museum is going to be where? Where the museum is going to be located?
South Bronx. Okay. You talking about the University Hip Hop Museum? For the opening? Yeah, South Bronx, the museum out there. But we're building, right now we're in the midst for right here in Cali for the West Coast. And
I'm working on one. Yeah, I'm working on one too.
You are?
Yeah, urban music museum. So me and Lonzo, we've been talking.
Yeah. You're right about that. Well, Lonzo's a part of the UHHM family, so.
Right.
Yeah, well, some of y'all need to sit down and figure out these museums, man. We can only have one good one. Well, you got my vote. We're going to play some music right now. When we come back, we got more with Silky D in the building. Definitely. We got Play the Sled. We got Love and Lust. We got to get to all that. Strictly independent up in R&B music at its finest, y'all. It's the radio show.
Grit, 11X, the human chandelier.
You're the definition of perfection. I don't even know. I swear. I cannot control my mind. Think about you all the time. I cannot control my mind. I think about you all the time. I cannot control my mind. I think about you all the time. I cannot control my mind. I cannot control my mind. I cannot control my mind. I think about you all the time. Only you are my type. Only you know what I like. You don't care about the fame. You don't care for Brick J. I know you adore the chandelier. I know you love Brit for real. I cannot control my mind and think about you all the time. No one can take your place. I crave it so I feel it in my veins. I'm addicted and I know you know. I promise I'll never let go, 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 go. You give me no reason to complain. You keep my mind in the daze. You keep my soul at peace. I'm so grateful for you, love me. I cannot control my mind. I think about you all the time. I know what you like, and I know why you give me all your time. I'm so glad you're mine. You are a piece of me that I'll never leave. You give me energy. You're my spinach. You make me feel like Popeye. You give me life. You feed my soul. I cannot control my mind. I think about you all the time.
My moves are calculated, you're so in tune with my moves. I'm taking chances, all I'm playing. I'm obsessed with the thought of you. I am not ashamed to say I got a line full of moves. I wonder if we should take your place. Every day I check for you. I'm so elated that you do the same. I was only made with you. I know cause I heard God say it.
Love and lust. Play it or slay it. Here we go. And move the crowd. Radio show. Turn up your radio.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
All right, we let that rock right there. Big Fever holding it down for you right here on the radio show. Definitely. And the record we played before that, Britt, what is that record called?
I Cannot Control My Mind by Brittany Levin X, the Human Chandelier.
Yeah, so you did that's her right there.
That's tight. I need that. You need to send that to me.
For sure.
Yeah, I
definitely
enjoyed
controlling my mind.
Definitely have to slide that in there tonight for sure around these parts. Now, you know, I want to go ahead and touch on some industry stuff, some stuff that have happened throughout the week. Silky D, we are familiar with the slap. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock last week. We all know what happened. It all went down. Well, during all this, it sparked some copycat things. Seems like it's very tough for people to tell anything about anybody without anybody being slapped. Like this story right here. This is a comedian right here being in a fight with somebody else due to them saying something in the audience.
Whoa!
So that's at a comedy room. So you just knew that was going to happen. There's going to be all type of copycat things going on since the slap. So Silky D,
and they're going to make jokes out of it too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They've been making jokes about it all year. That's what I want to touch on real quick. What do you all think about the slap and not being able to say anything comedy wise now without now having to be in a fight on stage? And even that's going to even spread through music, because I can see now, Britt, if you get in the studio and you want to diss somebody, well, that person coming after you now. All right. It ain't gonna be just keeping it on the mic. They're coming after you now, and I think it's getting out of control. So, what do you think about that? Let's go ahead and get that dialogue started. Go ahead.
All right, so this is how I feel. Honestly, like, he just opened a can of I don't know what, because how many shows have you been at if you go to comedy shows and the comedian picks on you? I mean, unfortunately, I'm the human chandelier. I've always been some type of chandelier. So, people are like, are you ready to sit in front? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, what can they possibly say? I've heard it all, but, sometimes comedians do go too far, and we'll just open the can that we can't even close right about now, So I guess comedians won't be pushing that line anymore that they shouldn't have been pushing in the first place. You can be creative, but sometimes it just goes too far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I've been around comedy a long time. I did a comedy show at the Hollywood Park Casino. Me and Dundee, we were producers for a major show for a whole year. And yeah, comedians gonna be comedians, and a lot of people got to understand comedians are not politicians, and everything they do is not about being serious. It's just about making people laugh. And that's what we need in the world today. Will Smith I don't know, I'm just gonna say he let the ghetto come out of his system in the wrong on the wrong platform. He thought he was on the streets in the hood, and there's a place for everything, and he should have known better to display himself in that contents of where everybody can see probably the real you. And he just didn't want to do that because that could also ruin his son's career and his wife's career, because now these casting and producers, they might be thinking like, that family might be too crazy to work with. You don't know how people are thinking now. And that was he just went out on a limb on that one. And I know Jada might be really pissed off at him, right about now, and if she is, I understand, because that he stepped over the line on a very high platform. We talk about the Oscars.
Exactly.
And, that was if that was Steve Harvey's Neighborhood Awards in Vegas, not on TV, it probably could have got away with it. But
and his attitude isn't really like that. You know, he's not a Kanye. So, I mean, I feel like he will continue to do certain things, especially since he resigned on his own. He's showing his emotions. He's showing he understands. He's showing that he did something bad, you know? So, like, honestly, we don't know Will Smith for doing bad things. Will Smith doesn't curse in his music. And we are all human, and it was wrong. But, you know, we do get a pass. You know, long as he tries to work towards cleaning that up and showing the community that violence isn't the way, I feel like he'll be on top again.
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Silky D, what you think about it?
I totally agree with what Shauna Lynn here. For one, it's unfortunate because his integrity and his character of how he has been from day one, and whatever personal emotions had caused for him to act that way. Two, what Chris Rock said was not negative. If you listen to what he had said, it was not negative, and it was a clean joke. It's unfortunate now we've gotten so caught up in our feelings or super sensitive that comedians can't be comedians. The whole point is for you to laugh and for you not to go there and take it personal within yourself, because really you're telling your business when you react off of that. You know, it's life.
Well, rapper out of the DMV, out there in the DMV area, out there in that Baltimore, Maryland area, passed away by the name of Goo News. I hope I pronounced his name right. Goo News, right? Here's what happened with Goo News. Now, Goo News passed away, of course. They had his funeral, but they didn't have his funeral at a church. No, what they did, his family, they had his funeral at a nightclub. All right? Having it, and not only did they have his funeral at a nightclub, they didn't have the body laying in a coffin. They had the body propped up, standing up in the nightclub, right? So they had his body just standing up straight, like he was literally like he was alive.
They had him on stage.
They had him. Well, I don't know if it was on. It's sort of like a stage thing, but he had him. They had him up, standing up, not in the coffin.
Right.
So I want to know if you're a fan. If you're a fan of anybody, would you go to someone's funeral where they have the actual body standing up and then charging like it's a nightclub to get up in there?
Well,
what do y'all feel about that?
I don't think nobody knew that they was going to do that. I don't think they.
Well, even if they didn't, when you walked in there and you saw it, what would you do?
Nah. Long as the body look good, I'm down with it. Like if the body looks like nothing has happened, it really looks like, you know, he's just sleeping. I'm with it, you know. But if it looks weird, you know, the body looks old, like it shouldn't be seen. I'm like, nah, man, like cover it up or something. Yeah,
this is his last go around.
Now he's just like, yeah, let's do it. Like,
hey, he's taking it. They took it out the way they felt that he wanted to go out, and that's the lifestyle.
Like MD, like, come on, let's get a photo. Stand on that side. You feel me? Like, and I'm looking like, boy, you crazy as I don't know what if you wanted this, but let's go.
Yeah, I know, Silky D, you got that look on your face. What do you think, Silky?
She don't have nothing to say. I feel you, girl. I feel you.
It's very bizarre. How about that?
That's what I said.
Everybody has their right on how they want to go, but even your rights on how you want to go should be some type of discretion due to the fact. Again, you know, that's just eerie. You know, it's of course. It's a good body.
Right.
Exactly.
Whole night though, like the body can't be like getting all warm the whole night. It gotta be like a 30 minutes.
And it gotta be right.
Hey guys,
so we're going to make this move. So we'll get inside of Love and Lust right about now. Yo, Britt, get sexy for him.
Love or lust.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your girl, Brittany Levin X, the Human Chandelier, here on the radio show. And you're listening to Love or Lust. Do Do you have a problem with your relationship? Do you want to know if it's love or lust? Let us all vote and let us all let you know if you're in love or if it's lust.
All right, y'all. We inside of Love and Lust Talk. Silky D. This is our love and relationship portion of the show. All right. So Britt gonna take us in the direction. We gonna roll with it. Then we got Play the Sled and then music reviews where we come up after that.
So
it's all good. So Britt 11 next to Human Chandelier. The floor is yours.
Okay. Hello, guys. So let's just say you've been in love with someone for years. Well, you think you've been in love. You've had a crush on someone for years, and you finally tell them. So, do you think that that's love or lust? Are you in love with them, or is it lust?
Okay, now you saying that you had a crush on somebody for years. All right.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess, in my opinion, I guess that would be lust, because if you had a crush on that person for years, now, do you know this person really well, or is it somebody you just seen in passing?
You know them, and you eventually tell them. So, since you're telling them, you know how you feel. Like, do you feel like it's love or is it lust?
Have you guys hooked up before?
Yeah, exactly. Have you guys hooked up before? Yes or no?
That makes it interesting.
Yeah, that's a little twist to it.
I guess let's say yes some years ago.
Okay, well that would probably be lust.
Right. That would be lust.
Okay.
That would be lust. Right. That would be lust. Silky D, what you think about that? Love or lust? What do you think about that?
I definitely think it's lust. It also depends on the friendship that you have with this person that you have a crush on. Is it a friendship, or if it was just someone admiring you from afar? Mm-hmm. I would just say just who I am, or who you are. We have many that have crushes on us, and majority of the time it happens to be lust, a fantasy that they want to conquer, then as opposed to love.
Now, I will say that if it's somebody that you've known, you guys are real cool, you guys are great friends throughout the years. Now, that type of lust can become love because you already have gone through the whole thing of knowing each other and gone through the hard times and trials and tribulations as friends together. So I would assume that would be the easiest to become love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
I totally agree. That's why I said the friendship is there. And 9 times out of 10, that person is doing more than what your regular friends do.
Right.
100.
It's definitely a love thing or an in love thing, so as opposed to lust. 9 times out of 10, I would say on a friendship level, yes, it would be love.
Okay. Guys on IG and YouTube, how do you guys feel about this whole scenario? Is it love or is it lust?
Yeah, hit us up.
All right, give us your thoughts. You heard her. You know what to do. Make it happen. Give us your thoughts. Let's get into Play the Slayer real quick while we roll right along.
Join the radio show every Monday night. Every Monday night. For Play It or Slay It, where you vote for the indie song that you enjoy the most.
And Silky D, I bet you saying, God, they all over the place, huh? Yeah, we all over the place. That's what we do. Yeah, we move fast and we move all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We get everything in the
It's all good. Like, y'all partying right now, so you could be all over the place, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're inside of Play It or Slay It right about now. What we do each and every week around this time is we ask one fundamental question. And that's, what should we do with a particular song? Should we play it or should we
slay it?
MD, where was you at, man?
On mute.
Oh, you on mute.
Oh, no wonder. I was on mute.
I was about to say, MD, where you at, man? It's all good. Yeah, man. Well, I saw his lips moving. It was.
I had too much Pepsi to drink.
Yeah, we'll try it again and see if we can get it right next week, y'all. But Play the Sled. That's right, y'all. What you do with these songs, you like them or hate them, let us know your thoughts. We can play them, put them on the hard drive and put them in rotation, or slay them, throw them in the cyber trash, never to be heard from ever again. So, Silky, remember the last time you came on Play the Sled?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely. You had that a part of the show. Now you're doing it in the party scene?
Oh, yeah. Well, normally we're supposed to have done it earlier, but it's all good. We still making it happen. Plus, it's an easier segue to go inside the music reviews, which we're about to do next. But we're going to go ahead and do 2 songs real quick. All right. First artist we have is an artist by the name of Ray One of One. Ray One of One. Song's called Never Solo. Ray One of One. Song's called Never Solo. If you love the record or hate the record, either way it go. We want to know from you. Keyword DA Radio Show. Let us know if you like them, play it or slay it. All right. Let's go ahead and play it. Ray One of One, Never Solo. Let's make it happen. Play it or slay it. The radio show.
The radio show. Play it or slay it.
Last season, I lost my girl. Lost friends. Lost my health. Lost my career. It's crazy. Man, I feel like I lost it all. Love. I'm from a place where kids be letting shotties off. They're broke with family, you feel you got it all. I first pray to the Lord, then I write my honey off. They sleeping on the boys, some of them still got pajamas on. Facts. If I ever hurt you, I apologize. But when my parents split, I was traumatized. We had some laughs, had some fights, caught at Comic-Cons. My life ain't been the same since that name hit. Bottom line, this is something nobody taught me. Why do black marriages start and they end in their 40s? Little girls fast like Ramadan. Boys be on that father time. When God is not prioritized, things always get out of line.
The radio show. Play it or slay it.
That'd be our first play to slay it record for the night right there. That is was not Ray One of One. That was Terrence Lamar. That was the second one. Terrence Lamar. Song's called The Get Up. Terrence Lamar. Song is called The Get Up. That was our second play to slay it record for the night right there. Terrence Lamar. Song is called The Get Up. All right. So, what do you think about that record? I wonder if MD and Britta Levin next to Human Chandelier will catch on to this. So, what do we think about this record, y'all?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I play it. I will play it.
Okay, that is a play on MD.
Play it.
Okay, that is Britt, what you think about the record? Play it or slay? What we doing with it?
Thought it was popping. I'm playing it.
Okay,
it had a vibe. I got the vibe going in the room. We playing it.
Okay, that's
play
a play right there. All right. So far, 2 plays, no slays. I'm gonna go ahead and play the record as well.
What you think, Silk?
All right, Silky D, your turn. What you think about this record? Play it or slay? What we doing with it?
We don't play that. I need that in my crate. That was some Nas stuff. The lyrics was incredible. Just everything. I gotta have that. How about that?
Play it.
That's a play for Silky D as well. All right. That's right. And this just to let you know, you two, I didn't know if you guys would catch on, but that was actually last week's Clubhouse record that we actually played during the after party a couple weeks ago. So
that's hot right there.
Yeah.
That's definitely fire. That's fire.
I wanted to see if they was gonna catch on. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and play the second play of the Slayer record for the night. That is Ray One of One, Never Solo. Ray One of One, Never Solo. Now, this is going to have to be him. Let's check it out. Play it or slay it, the radio show. Let's go.
The radio show. Play it or slay it.
But I'm always on your side. I know you think I ain't, but I'm always on your side. Even if you mad at me, just call me and I'll ride. Ain't too much to think about, cause I'll never let you down. We done been through too much, I'll be dumb to leave now. I'm not tryna break your heart, oh no. Just allow me to play my part, you never solo. I'm not tryna break your heart, oh no. Just allow me to play my part, you never solo. When we ain't seeing eye to eye, we still one. When you together, girl, I feel no fear. Put my ego to the side, I learned to let it go. I had to see it from your eyes, I understand it though. I can get it sliced out of anybody. Just wanna make you smile, I just hate to see you crying. Girl, I
the radio show. Play it or slay it.
That is our second Play the Slay record right there. That is Ray One of One, Never Solo. Ray One of One, Never Solo. So far, Words of a Diva, I see on IG says play the record. Okay, sounds good on her end. So she likes it. What do we think about the record? Silky D, what you think about this one? Play the Slay. What we doing with it?
It's popcorn. You could play it. It sounds like so many others. I just wish it had a little more originality to it.
Okay, so that's a play, but they kind of twisted your arm for that play, right? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, it just fits into a whole lot of them that sound like that.
Okay, so that's a play,
coming from
but
AJ ears, you know.
Yeah, it's a play, but I guess a barely a play. It's all good. MD, your thoughts?
I'm like Silky. That's the borderliner. I would give it a play because it has some little feel. Okay, I give it a play for that reason.
Okay,
but it's a tab.
It's a tight one. All right,
play it.
Britta, living next to Human Chandelier, what would it be?
I agree with everyone on the panel, but what I would say is maybe it's a good thing that it's sounding like everything else. Maybe he has the formula, you know, like we're from a different generation, you know, so for the generation of today, that's what they're doing. So I'm playing it.
Okay, that's a play there.
Play it.
What you think?
And just because I wanted to be different, I'm just gonna slay it. No, just kidding. No, I'm gonna go ahead and play it, but barely play as well.
Play it.
So what do you guys think about the Oscars?
All right, doing that convo. All right, we're done for the night. Again, thanks again for Silky D to be joining us. That interview will be on our Roku channel as well as our Amazon Fire channel and all of our affiliates across the country as well. So be on the lookout for that interview and that show coming up this week.
And also iHeartRadio.
Yes, and iHeartRadio as well. Coming soon. We got another different iHeart that's coming soon. All right, too early to tell, but we're going to be on iHeart big time now. All right, we out of here. We'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
And September the 3rd.
Industry
September
Connects.
3rd, Industry Connects. Buy your tickets now. Go to radioshow.com and purchase your ticket now before it's out.
Yeah, do it now, y'all. Like not now, but right now. Bye.
Right now.
Like the radio show so far? Make sure you follow us on all social platforms at the